Hello YouTube, it's Boyer, and welcome to another Gozyuger review. And today to look at the third wave of Gashapon Sentai rings. So, in this wave, there's a total of 6 of them, and what you're seeing here is only 5 of them. That's because, of course, I do have the pamphlet here. The only ring I'm missing is the Goju Unicorn Sentai rings, which I'm not going to worry too much about those. I'm more worried about the Legend Sentai rings, or the the Universe Sentai rings. So in this wave, aside from the Goju Unicorn ring, we got Goggle 5, Dynaman, Mask Man, Turbo Ranger, and 5-Man. So you can see most of these are Showa Sentai teams. I think Turbo Ranger is Heisei, I think. So wait, is it? Wait. No, never mind. Okay. Yeah. I might be wrong on that, but all right. Well, let's go in chronological order, starting out with Goggle 5. So you can see we got Goggle Red on the right corner, and what we got here is well, basically all the members of Goggle 5 have like a civilization motif going on. In this case, he's supposed to be based off of ancient Rome. It looks like ancient Rome here. So turn the ring around, and of course we got what looks like pretty much individual weapons of the Goggle 5. So we got like a ball, clubs, a rope, a ring, and a ribbon. So that's on a stick, so that you wave with. So yeah, some of the Goggle 5's weapons are pretty simplistic, or at least the individual ones. So yeah, that's the weapon. So there you go. So it's like that. Next up is Dynaman. So of course we got an explosion on there. And of course, we've got Dyna Red on the right corner. And speaking of look, there's the Dynaman logo on there. Of course, and speaking of explosions, here's the image of the team pose, and of course, we've got more explosions behind them. So it says, I think Kagayaku means explosion. So yeah, because Dynaman's all full of explosions. So yeah. Next up, we have Mask Man. Because we've got a pair of hands, which is a reference to the transformation sequence of the Maskman themselves. Because we've got Red Mask up there. And speaking of transformation sequence, when you turn this around, this is a reference to it. So they go through a line that it makes them, morph into the Rangers, into the suits. So yeah, there you go. So there you go. Next up is Turbo Ranger. Of course, we got I think this guy's name is Red Turbo. I think. Or, yeah, that might be his name. And of course, we've got his personal mecha, the Turbo GT. So, turn this around, and this shows, I looked this up. I looked this guy up. This is basically Fairy Ceylon, which is basically their mentor. Yeah, this is supposed to be Fairy Ceylon. Again, their mentor, which is, again, it's weird, but that's just what it is. That's just that. So, there you go. And last but not least, 5-Man. So we got 5 red on there. And of course, we got the V changer. And I think this is supposed to be a reference to the 5 Tector, which is like their power-up form. I'm not sure what this one is, but there you go. When we rotate this around, it shows the 5-man's individual symbols. So we got like swimming, mathematics, science, music, and it's kind of hard to tell because the thing's blocking it, but it's basically like a form of martial arts. That's because in 5-Man, the TV series, all the the civilian forms, they're high school teachers. So basically, and each one represents like a certain subject. In this case, 5 red is a science teacher. So yeah, 5 pink being mathematics, 5 blue being swimming, 5 yellow is music, and 5 black is, of course, again, martial arts or something like that. So, yeah. So, there you go. Now let's bring in the Tegasword. Alright, let's test these out with the Tegasword. Starting with Goggle 5. See, it's a blue light. That's that. Next up, Dynaman. course, we got a red light. Then Mass Command. You might say yellow light. Then Turbo Ranger. I'm going to say red light. And last but not least, 5-man. Because we've got a light blue, or like a sky blue color. And that's that. And before we jump to conclusion, let's check off some boxes here. Of course, we got 5-man, Turbo Ranger, and Mask Man, which are 3 of the Sentai teams I took a look at. So we're going to check mark these. So, and here's Mask Man. So that whole page is complete. And we can actually complete this page right here by checking out Dynaman and Goggle 5. So overall, the third wave of Gashapon Sentai is highly recommended if you're a fan of these shows here that are represented on the rings, and you want to get more sounds out of the Tega Sword. And out of that, you could further, build up your Sentai ring collection. Now, there's different places you can get this set, either Baiyi, Mandarake, or Tokollectibles. So that's pretty much your best bets if you want to get these things. These Gashapon and even the Kane Toy exclusive Sentai rings. So yeah. So yeah, it's really all I gotta say about this wave. I mean, nothing special. I mean, most of these are Showa era riders. Where I think a few of these are Heisei Showa Sentai teams. I'm sorry, I meant to say Sentai, not rider. I'm sorry. Yeah, all these are most of these are Showa era Sentai teams. Where a few of them are Heisei. So. So that's all I gotta say. So that's all I'm gonna say about this. So thanks for watching. Like what you saw. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell icon next to it. If you follow my Twitter and like my Facebook page, links are in the description. So thank you for watching. And I'll see you next time. Take care.